Let me say this first. I have the utmost respect and admiration for Michelle Obama, and I would never say or do anything that is disrespectful to her or to any woman. I would never do that. And I had no clue that this repost had happened until I started getting phone calls and text messages from everybody, and I immediately went to my page to see what was going on. Now, mind you, I'm not very computer savvy, so I'm looking for this repost button, and I see that all of these buttons are very, very close to each other. And clearly I was scrolling and my thumb hit the repost button. Again, I had no clue that something like this happened until I got all the calls. But of course, I took that down, and, I would never post anything like that. I would never do something like that. That is not my character. I have supported the Obamas. I gave to the campaign, both runs, voted twice for him, and supported the organization that Michelle had in the schools for exercise for the kids. So I just wanted to let you guys know, this from me, that I would never do anything so disrespectful, and I would just never, I'm just not about hate or anything like that. So I just want to thank you guys for, your love and your support, and just taking the time to listen to me right now. I really, really appreciate that.
Now, Chilli from TLC has found herself in the bottom of a deep freezer this week, okay, when the controversy came out that she was donating to the Tangerine Tyrant. And they was like, Chilli, not you being the scrub that you sung about. All right. And Chilli doubled down, was like, look here, bitch. She thought she was motherfucking helping veterans. Okay. Maybe she should have goddamn read the fine print or something. And when has this motherfucker ever helped anybody? He can't even help his own circadian rhythm because he keep falling asleep in every goddamn meeting he's in. They was like, bitch, left out would have never. Now, Salt came out of aisle 5 with a season to sit up there and defend Chilli, and was like, look, Chilli is not MAGA, okay? And people was making jokes talking about the ticket sales was going to plummet and that she needed to motherfucking goddamn stay at home because just like her name, her career's on ice. Accounts frozen, bitch. And people saying, it's other celebrities that be MAGA that y'all that don't even talk about it for real, low key. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, some people believe that Nick Cannon was when he came out and said that the Democratic Party was the KKK and all this other shit like that. I believe they are the KKK for real. But anyway, and it was like all these other celebrities be lining their pockets, you know what I'm saying, with this unpasteurized, spoiled bag of citrus.
TLC's base is primarily black women. 92% of black women voted for Kamala Harris. That means 92% of black women voted against Donald Trump. Are you trying to tell me she's part of the 8% that voted for him? That feels like a different type of betrayal. That feels very personal to me. In this time that we live in, at least for me and morally and how I lean, that means you and I are not the same. That video she put together, it felt like she was lying.
I think she was. What I don't like about it is if you gonna stand on it, stand on it. To me, it says everything about what you voted for or what you support. The fact that you can't even say the shit publicly. That should tell you everything about what you have done. Just deal with the fallout as opposed to insulting everybody's intelligence and trying to pretend like what we see is something that ain't obvious.
But when you went to the Boyz II Men concert, remember, Jamel, we up there taking roses, and people are suggesting like, well, we've heard that there were MAGA leanings there.
I had not heard of this. And there was apparently some speculation that Wanye, a Boyz II Men, is a Trump supporter.
Oh. Well, this makes sense now, well, doesn't it?
Okay, so here's the thing. In this day and age, like, we're not in a day and age where people are like, okay, yeah, you're Republican and you're whatever, you're conservative and you're liberal. We're in an age right now, the timeline that we're on right now. People are taking sides because what's happening on the MAGA on the right is not normal. They want to take people's freedoms away. You saw what they were doing with people on the streets, right? In Minneapolis and beyond. No due process, really just brutalizing, beating people, deporting them. They don't care. Donald Trump is defying federal judges. He's trying to erase all kinds of past civil rights laws and traditions and diversity, equity, and inclusion. They're banning books, trying to erase black history and black people from history. So people are right to feel a certain kind of way about this. This is not normal shit. This is some racist, regressive shit that is happening. And you can't just be like, So that's why I think people are going hard about this, because I know what people are going to say. Well, doesn't she have the right to be? She has the right to be whatever she wants, and people have a right to criticize. Now, again, that's what she's saying. I would like to talk to her. I would really like to get her on the show. But people are saying her history is just not matching up. Another black woman, and as someone in the chat said, mistakes don't come with receipts. So look, I'm gonna call her. I'll see if she comes on and what she has to say. But I think Nikki Free is right. Like, that is, when you think about the groups in this tour that they're embarking on, that was the black women era of, I don't know if we call it hip hop or pop or whatever you would call them, just girl groups. And black women, 94%, are not on the MAGA side. And they are a cultural force, especially in the Democratic Party. Without them, Democrats would lose every single time.
Either you're woefully ignorant or you think we are dumb. If you are a Trump supporter, own it. Stand in it. But do not gaslight us. We deserve better from you, sis. You did not move in private. You moved in public, then tried to rebrand it as confusion. Well, sis, confusion doesn't donate. Confusion doesn't consistently engage. Confusion doesn't build a digital footprint.
Well, Chilli from TLC just f***ed around and found out. She's promoting a concert with En Vogue and Salt and Pepper, and everybody just found out she's fucking MAGA. And how they found out is because she reposted some propaganda-ass video about Michelle Obama being a man. Then she put out a video saying, somehow I hit repost. I'm not really social media savvy. Girl, bye. So then she proceeded to put out a statement saying, please allow me some grace at this time. Like a lot of people, I didn't read the fine print. Then Salt from Salt and Pepper put out a statement saying, keep your head high, pretty. There's gonna be haters. We love Chilli. We're shocked. We're dismayed. We're disappointed. We're not haters.
Chilli, okay. We're very disappointed collectively. Am I surprised? I'm not gonna say I wasn't. I didn't know you were liking Trump's posts. I didn't know you were donating to all of these organizations. I didn't know that you was just liking all the Charlie Kirk stuff. I didn't know you was doing all that. Rosanda? Yeah. Rosanda, Left Eye's not pleased. I'm not pleased with this. I feel very bad for Tion right now. I'm not even using their stage names right now. I'm using their real names because I am so disappointed. I feel so bad for her. Then y'all have a whole tour that y'all just did all of this publicity. Y'all just did the I Heart Everybody excited. Y'all just posted that nice little video montage that somebody edited. That was good.
Somebody must have had it in for them, because why is it that once the tickets went on sale, somebody dropped that bomb? Now think about it. The donations and receipts that they pulled up was from the 2024. You know, like, she thought 2 years had passed, so nobody would find this. Who has it in for her that would leak this type of stuff?
Who said, Rosanda? I'm coming for that ass. And then she was like, I'm old. I don't know how to press buttons. It was like, Chilli, you don't shut your ass up.
Called BS on that. But I was like, because people were like, well, I've reposted stuff by accident. I was like, all right, girl, I'll give you that, even though I still call BS. But all in all, girl, you got caught red-handed. There is no way you can accidentally 20 times donate to an organization that you didn't read the fine print. I saw somebody had tweeted, they were like, girl, after you got robbed blind by Pebbles, of all things, you should be reading fine print on everything. Whoever her PR crisis management team, she should have upgraded and paid more for the Olivia Pope package, because, baby, they are doing you a disservice right now. They are not helping you. They are making it worse.
I think what we're seeing happen with Chilli of TLC is a part of a larger issue, which is that we're finding out that a lot of the celebrities that we loved don't actually care about the people who they built their careers on the backs of, but instead are only interested in their bottom line, which is their wealth. Waka Flocka Flame continues to play just another brother from the hood, but doesn't actually care that people from the hood are being negatively impacted. Nicki Minaj, entire career built on the backs of black folks, and does not care how black people are impacted by what's going on in this country. In fact, doubles down on it. Nick Cannon, who was looking to the community to support him when he was being canceled by Jewish people, and then turns around and talks about his admiration for that man. So for those of you who don't know what's going on with Chilli of TLC, she reposted this post that was suggesting that Michelle Obama was born a man. And when people discovered it, she began to backpedal and put out statements saying that it was an accident. Here's the video of her trying to explain what happened that caused her to accidentally, as she claims, repost the post.
Now, mind you, I'm not very computer savvy, so I'm looking for this repost button. And I see that all of these buttons are very, very close to each other. And clearly I was scrolling and my thumb hit the repost button.
Now, unfortunately for Chilli, what she said in that video does not align with this message that she posted on the same post, saying that she reposted it thinking that she was supporting something else. Which one is it? You know what I mean? And another thing that did not help was that people did some digging, and it seems like she allegedly had donated to the very group that she says she does not support. The math is not mathing. I don't know. I just feel like Left Eye would never. She would never.
What's crazy about the Chilli shit is, you know how fucked up your algorithm got to be of whoever you must be following and keeping up with, whose posts you must be liking to even be in a position to accidentally repost some MAGA shit? I don't know about y'all, I ain't got no MAGA on my timeline that I can accidentally repost and have it be up there in a manner that motherfuckers would think that. So like, even if you didn't do it on purpose, Chilli, we still know what you want, we still know who you are, and it's just so fucking unfortunate. Finding out that people that you like to support, that you fuck with, that you maybe look up to, that that you think is one of you, is really not like us. Like Kendrick said, man, it's like you just gotta keep it not like us going at this point, because Lord.
I fear Chilli is getting cooked in the streets of social media because she did not, in fact, stick to the rivers and the lakes that she's used to. So let's talk about why she's trending. A report revealed that Chilli allegedly donated $1,000 to a political group connected to Donald Trump, and that's where everything went bad. If you let Chilli tell it, she says that was not her intention. She thought she was supporting causes related to human trafficking and veterans, not political campaigns. However, things got a little bit messier after internet detectives did a deep dive on her online activities and found where she was liking posts connected to Donald Trump's re-election. And now people are side-eyeing this situation even more, and it doesn't help that it comes on the heels of Chilli reposting a debunked conspiracy theory about my forever FLOTUS, Michelle Obama. But Chilli took to the streets of social media saying that she mistakenly reposted the video about Michelle Obama, and she had no idea that she reposted said video until she was alerted by friends and family via text messages and phone calls. Now, I'm not one to bring up Black history, but some others did, and they also recalled back in 2017 when Chilli loudly and proudly said that all lives matter and then walked it back, just basically saying, hey, I support and love everyone. In a statement posted on her Instagram account, Chilli proclaimed that she is not MAGA, she does not support harmful policies, and she has learned quite a bit from this ordeal. She's also asking for grace as she moves forward from this. Meanwhile, TLC is preparing to go on tour with En Vogue and Salt and Peppa, and I'm sure that this is not going to help ticket sales.
Girl, you were even rocking with Charlie Kirk? Charlie Kirk, Chilli? Oh my God. It just gets worse by the day with you. Why lie though? Why lie? Why deny it? Just come out with it and just say who you like and who you support. Like, denying the whole thing, it makes it even worse. Like, I don't get it. All we got left, y'all, now is the tea, y'all, and the group. What next? Michelle Williams? Now, Michelle, if you come out here out the gates with this shit, I'm gonna lose my damn mind.
Confuse the enemy. Yep.